Hello there everyone. Today I'm going to show you about my Venator. I just finished it, so please don't mind some of the issues you might see. Um, this is my Venator. It's called the Eclipse. It has been built today and last night. Um, it's built for everyone to use. If you want to use it, please go ahead. The ship has an object count of 876. No, 67 I should say, 867. And by that it is actually quite lightweight. As you can see, we are in Zeus right now. Not in Eden, but in Zeus. This is how you're going to see the object in-game as well. And you can see what it looks like. Like for example, here we have the Z95 hangar. You can traverse between hangars through this hallway or opening. Might be changed later on, depending on what I do or decide, but for now it will stay this way. Then second, we have the Arc 170 hangar right here. A little bit bigger than the C95 one, but has less space because the vehicles are a little bit bigger. Then third, we have a LED hangar, and on the fourth end we have another LED hangar. Plenty of LEDs with us. Should be enough for you to get through a mission. While looking around, this is the main flight deck. Here we have a nice big opening to go on towards the beam of the ship. We have the other hangars right here. For example, we got a new class shuttle here. Yes, this opening is big enough for your new class shuttle to get out. I haven't tried it out yet myself, but you have about 1 meter spacing from the top of spare space for you to navigate that new shuttle or new class shuttle out of the hangar with. On the opposite side we have a spawning pad. On the spawning pad you can spawn yourself a TX-130 Super Saber. You can spawn yourself an Arc 170, a LED and a Z95. These can all be spawned in from this console. The vehicle will point in this direction. It will spawn in like this, or facing west. Depending on what way the ship is turned, the vehicle will also be facing that direction. I've built it into the script so you don't have vehicles randomly spawning towards the wall where you have to fly out backwards. Now, on the opposite side we have the exactly same thing, a new class shuttle and a spawning platform, or spawning pad, where you have yourself the Z95, new Z95, you got yourself the Arc 170, a LED and a TX-130 Super Saber. So that is the main flight deck. We also on the main flight deck have 4 of these repair pads, R&R pads. There's a script on each terminal. We have 4 of them. Each terminal has 3 types of scripts on it. 1 for refueling, 1 for repairing, and 1 for rearming. Each take about 5 seconds to complete. There's a progress bar on it, and it will take about 5 seconds to complete each action, so it's not an instant repair, instant refuel, and instant rearming. For the rearming, you can rearm your pylons here as well. The rearm script will rearm your pylons, but I do have a helmet underneath, so you can change out your pylons if you're using ACE, for example. Each pad has a helmet ammo underneath, so you can change out your pylons. Then on the main flight deck we have ourselves a moon pool. This moon pool can be opened and closed from a console here in the air traffic control tower. But let's go first into what's the crew section. So right here you might notice it becoming a little bit heavy on frames. I'm not entirely sure what it is at the moment, but I will look into it to fix it. This area has been designed so you don't automatically run out onto the flight deck. This way you're a little bit protected from enemy fire that might come in from the big open hangar, or from lads or other vehicles driving and flying around in the hangar. Let's go inside. Inside you can see something quite nicely. As you might notice, this area has been taken from the 104th Hippie Acclamator. I liked it so much that I wanted to take it. That's why it's here. I've also taken and modified their medical bay, so it's a little bit smaller, saving a little bit on the items or assets. Same respawn system with the cryopods. Do not open the cryopod, otherwise the respawn point might not work anymore. And for the arsenals, we have 3 arsenals here. Each unit has or character has the normal arsenal on it and an ace arsenal. The ace arsenal can be accessed through a scroll wheel option, so you don't have to use ace interaction. This console right here can give you medic perms and engineer perms, or take away your perms. Let's continue. So we have 2 viewing platforms up here that you can use to watch over the flight deck if you really fancy doing so. Let's continue on. This way is for getting up onto the 2nd level or bottom level, but we can go 1 level higher, or 2 levels rather. This is a small inner area. A little bit further up. And we have ourselves a door here. This is what I mean by the free AS. You cannot remove any of the other mods because you're going to break the ship. Free AS is heavily being used for the hallways and the platforms. So is Legion Studios. And Optray is being used for, as you noticed, the hangar or gatehouses. So here we have a small transition from Legion Studios to free AS. It will work out nicely as the door opens up just to a certain degree. Can move on here. All these doors, these side doors, don't lead anywhere. They are closed by default. But at the end here we have the ATC. Air Traffic Control Tower does not have any functions at the moment, but this console does. This console is actually 2 consoles. One is hidden at the moment, the other one obviously you can see. But this console will control the moon pool. So if you wish to have the moon pool closed, you can leave this untouched, and the moon pool here stays closed, as you might be able to tell on one of the pictures. Actually, let me show you. Let me just show you how it works. So we have closed moon pool, and the moon pool is closed. As you notice, this object moved a little bit. That is because I have hidden one of the consoles, and the other console is also here. That's how that works. Moon pool, this way you can just walk over it, drive over it without any problem. Otherwise I wouldn't dare it, because you're going to drop to the ground. So this is the air traffic control tower. Let's go the opposite way, shall we? If we go this way, we can go down again. This door doesn't lead anywhere, same as the opposite door with this one. However, this one does lead to somewhere. We have a massive reactor room in here. Yes, it fitted. But if you decide you can take it away, it does not serve any purpose. Other than maybe creating a nice area if you're going to do some shipboarding. You can actually get to here. You might want to add some of your own consoles to it, but that's up to you to decide. Again, this door, the rear door, and another side door don't lead anywhere, so they have been closed by me. They cannot be opened up. This is the only entrance so far. This is pretty much the entire ship already. Let's go down. We're back here. Now, so you respawn here. You also have a medical station on these two objects and these two objects. If you are hurt with Ace Medical, you can get healed up here. No problem. So this is the Venator. Hope you like it. I sure do. And if you want to use it, go ahead, you have my permission. If you want to change something, you have my permission to change whatever you want. I would just like that you credit my name to who created this Venator in the first place. Yeah, that's all I have. Hope you guys enjoy the Venator as it is. And if you have any comments or you have found any issues, please let me know so I can fix it.